It is time for our Ask Shannon segment. Therapist Shannon Thompson Jones, who specializes in relationships, is back with us this morning answering your questions.
Yeah, so one of the questions that I brought up is we were actually just talking the last time you were here about how we handle situations. For example, like for me, I'm someone who, when I get into an argument with my partner, I like to just walk away and think about what's upsetting me, but he's someone who wants to talk about it in that moment. Obviously, over the years, we've learned that about each other, but I have friends who are new in relationships, and I don't even know how to advise them of, you know, how do you bring that up? How do you have that conversation? So I'm posing this question to you.
No, this is great. In the Imago theory, they call this the turtle and the hailstorm. At the end, we can figure out which one we all are. It's kind of obvious, but the turtle and the hailstorm, these are coping defenses and coping mechanisms for dealing with conflict that you probably learn in your childhood, right? So the turtle minimizes their energy. They're more of a freeze, play dead kind of responder, whereas the hailstorm maximizes their energy. They're more of a fight or flight person. So there's nothing wrong with either one of these coping skills. They're just different. But for some reason, these two people always end up dating, right? So then there's one person saying like, I don't want to do this right now. And the other person's like, oh, we're doing this right now, right now at 10 o'clock at night, always, right?
Of course.
And so the growth opportunity, or the thing that needs to happen here is for the turtle who's in their shell to give a little bit of reassurance to the hailstorm and say something like, listen, this isn't the end of our relationship. We're not breaking up. We're not getting a divorce. We're not breaking the engagement. However, I need some time to figure this out. But I promise you, this is the key part, you guys, I promise you, within the next 24 hours, we're going to work through this. So 3 o'clock when you get off work tomorrow, we're going to talk, right? Because the hailstorm is so anxious a lot of times that this is going to go on forever. You're going to give me the silent treatment. This is going to be the end of the relationship. So you've got to kind of give them something so then they can go and self-regulate. So there's like 2 growth opportunities here, but that's the first thing you want to do with the hailstorm, or with the turtle. The turtle needs to do for the hailstorm to help them calm down, right?
Such good advice, yeah.
Right. So then the growth opportunity, though, for both of these people, which is what you've said so eloquently, like, we used to do this, we've gotten better.
Right,
because you probably learned that growth opportunity is if you're the hailstorm, I'm the hailstorm, everybody, in case you were wondering. Talk with my hands, big energy. If you're the hailstorm, when have you ever seen a turtle come out in the middle of a storm?
Very true.
If I'm hailing, my sweet husband's in the shell, right? So my growth opportunity is to calm down and create a safe environment so that he can come out of the shell, right? His growth opportunity is, you turtles know you can hang out in there a long time. You gotta peek your head out. When it starts to get quiet and safe, you have to come out a little bit, because if I'm a hailstorm, I'm gonna feel abandoned and alone if you're in that shell. So your growth opportunity as the turtle is to come out of that shell a bit.
Yeah, and you wonder when you're, if you're the hailstorm, you wonder how they can stay in that shell for so long when you can't sleep at night,
Sammy, are you a hailstorm?
I'm a hailstorm. I want to talk about it right away. We have to solve the problem. But like you said, they always end up together. Why is that?
Why do we do this to ourselves? It's insane. The reason is, think about it. Me as a hailstorm, a lot of energy, big energy, talk with my hands. When I met my husband, he was so calm and soothing and grounding, and he helped me just come down. So I was so attracted to that. And then likewise, one of the things that's so fun with him is he loves this side of me, and he used to say when we first met, go get him, honey. Like if there was something at a hotel, they gave us the wrong room, he'd go get him, honey, because he wasn't going to do it, but he wanted me to do it. So these people are attracted to each other because they love that, right? They're like, oh, this is so great. And then you get into an argument, and nobody likes it anymore. Right. So
that is great. That is the positive of it, right?
Such good advice. I'm going to be clipping this and posting it on my social media for all of my girlfriends, because this was really great. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Shannon.
You guys.
And if you have questions, Shannon's going to be back to answer them. We've put this on our Facebook pages. There's an Ask Shannon Facebook page, so leave your questions there. It can be about a romantic relationship or coworkers, friendships, whatever it is. Be sure to leave a comment for us, and we will get it answered for you. Shannon, thanks for being here.
No problem. Love